first graders. Today in Spinning Worlds we're going to be reading about Mars. Who cuts a channel for the torrents of rain and a path for the thunderstorm, to water a land where no man lives, a desert with no one in it? That's from Job chapter 38 verses 25 and 26. Mars is called the red planet because of its brownish red soil. In a telescope, you can see dark markings on Mars. When scientists sent robot spaceships to look at the red planet up close, we found out that these dark lines on Mars are volcanic dust. We have not found any life on this desert world. What we have found is a cold place with thin, poisonous air. Mars has beautiful mountains, craters, and deep valleys carved by floods of water. There are smooth areas which look to some people like places where oceans used to be. But if Mars ever did have oceans, it became very cold and dry later. Today, most of its water is frozen at its north and south poles. Things do not weigh as much on Mars as they do on the Earth. The smaller a planet is, the less gravity it has. Gravity is what holds us down. I'm going to repeat that. It's really important. Gravity is what holds us down. On Mars, you could jump 3 times as far as you can on Earth. Mars has a giant volcano nearly 3 times as high as Earth's highest mountain. It has a huge canyon, far bigger than the Grand Canyon in the United States and 5 times as deep. God has made Mars as full of surprises as our own world is. I'm going to show you some pictures, and then I'm going to also tell you more about these pictures in just a little bit. Here are some pictures of Mars. The top left, this one right here, says a long time ago, scientists thought there were creatures living on Mars. Some people thought the dark lines on Mars were canals built by Martians. So you can see these. They almost look like little canals where water would go. And then this picture here, this photograph of Mars was taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. You can see the bright ice on the North Pole and the dark markings across its red deserts. So the North Pole is right up here. And then right here, this is a painting. It says, an asteroid slams into Mars. Steam and dust float into the peach-colored sky. Sometimes asteroids have melted ice in the Martian ground, causing floods like we see in this painting. So you can see it a little bit better. And there's water on the ground. The floods. So now I'm going to go over the page about Mars that's in your packet. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you. And again, the words that you need to know to fill in your part are highlighted. Mars is the 4th planet. It is often called the red planet. Mars has both north and south polar ice caps. They are made mostly of frozen water. Mars has mountains and canyons like Earth. It has no atmosphere, so there is no life on Mars. We have landed a rover on Mars that drives around and takes pictures. So this is what the page looks like that you get to fill out, and you get to use the other page to help you. And up here at the top, it says to color Mars red. Draw a rocket near Mars. One day we may go to Mars. Color the rest of the area black. I hope you enjoyed learning about Mars.